Wait.
There we go.
Okay. Can you hear us?
Hey! So, here, let me fix
Give us
it.
a heads up.
There we go.
And they can't see us.
I know. I'm going back. There we go.
I hear you now, Jeriana says. Thank you.
All right. Hey, you know what? You know what we're going to do, everybody? We're going to take it back. We're just going to do it all over again. All right. Here we go. Ready?
Ready.
Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Adam.
And we are...
Hopefully awesome.
That's right. A positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky thing is... Somebody Smallville. That's right, everybody. This is Going Back to Smallville, our weekly podcast where Maggie and I rewatch and recap every episode of Smallville, week by week, episode by episode. This is Maggie's first time watching and my 79 and a half time watching. And it's been going pretty good so far. Remember, if you'd like to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome or join us right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Get your name in every episode just like these fine folks did. Get access to the Google Drive, all that kinds of fun stuff. This episode is brought to you in part by Amazon Prime, but I'll tell you more about that here in just a moment. Everybody, it is the 4th of July, the day that we celebrate our independence from the space aliens that would destroy us.
Yes.
You know,
Will Smith saved us all.
it's true. Listen, here's the thing. Originally, we fought for freedom from something, and now we fight for freedom from annihilation.
Yeah.
Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
Yeah. USA.
USA. USA. The U stands for you suck. So, everybody, speaking of the 4th of July, we hope you all are enjoying your day today. We have our final do essay. Do essay. Look at that, Henry. You want to try some?
Say it.
Yeah, Daddy.
He's actually looking at it. It almost looks like he's got a cape on.
I turned it around.
Ah, you silly son of a bitch. I love it. So, if you've been watching us all week, we have ranked the 3 Mountain Dew SA special editions. We started on Monday with Star Spangled Splash. Thank you, Tuesday. Last night, we did the Freedom Fusion. And tonight, we're wrapping it up with the third and final, the Blue Liberty Chill.
Ooh.
Liberty Chill.
Ooh, what's the description?
It is 50 flavors in one dew.
No.
That's the description.
No.
Good God.
That's not fair. How
see.
could you go from red berry flavor to peach lemonade flavor?
With a blast of red berry flavor with other natural flavors. That's what the red one was. The white one is dew with a blast of lemonade and peach flavor with other natural flavors. And then this says 50 flavors in one dew. So, I'm going to do this.
Got some slobbers. Super baby slobbers, guys. And he sees the dog. That's why he's like, come. That was very nice. Ooh.
Oh, man. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm terrified. What does it smell
Smells
like?
like gummy bears to me. Just like a bunch of, like a big bag of gummy bears.
It smells like that bottle of Circle water that I threw in the trash because it was awful.
No.
All right. You want me to take the first drink?
You can take the first sip of the dew, the blue dew.
We salute you.
Henry's like, what are you drinking?
It gets worse.
It gets worse.
Like the longer it sits, the worse it gets. That is how I didn't think it could get worse than last night's. Like the longer it sits, I feel like just that aftertaste is just awful.
It tastes like just a big bag of gummy bears.
No, it does not. It does not. If your gummy bears taste like this shit, I don't know what the hell you've been eating. All right. I don't know
I
what
did
you've been
smoke for a while, so it did
eating. It
damage
did mess
my
your
palate.
palate. Yeah. Yeah. That's what you get, Bear. That's what you get.
The red one's still the best. The blue is a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. Okay. So now we gotta go back. Gotta try them all one last time.
Oh God, they're flat. Because I didn't get to put them up last time.
It's fine. I put them in the fridge a couple hours ago. Yeah, that one's still good. Still where it's at. Okay.
Oh no, that's gonna be bad.
I feel like that tastes like what cat pee smells like.
Oh man.
Right? Right? I don't know. Maybe the blue one's better. Like the blue one is just everywhere,
Yeah.
but the white one is. It's got a.
That's smeared off.
So I'm gonna say. I was gonna say red, white, and blue, but I think retrying the white.
Red, blue, white.
Yeah, I agree. All right, everybody, that's your do essay, and now
That's your do a save review. Oh,
for
no.
our final
No.
trick.
Oh yeah, I forgot who's gonna put them all together.
This is gonna be awful.
Yeah, it is. Buddy. Oh my goodness.
All right. Oh man,
Do you want some of
this is
this?
gonna be disgusting.
There you go.
I'm not looking forward to mixing all this and trying it.
Ugh.
I can already feel like my acid acting up.
Ugh. Oh,
That color
no.
change
It
is
about
not-
went green.
That color change is not acceptable.
Oh
my
no.
God. It looks like
Oh, It looks like
Like,
brown
through the
and
white-
pink and
Dude.
yellow. That's nasty.
that is the worst. All right. I feel like I should shake it up some.
Swirl it.
Swirl.
Because if you shake it up, it's going to go everywhere.
Come on and shake it up.
Here we go, guys.
All right.
This
There we
is
go.
this is what I call Old Glory.
Oh, Gloria. All right. Oh man.
Oh God, it's turning more purple
It
as
looks.
we sit
It
here.
looks awful. I'm doing it. That is disgusting. Oh, I'm gonna barf.
Goodbye.
That was awful.
Never want to see you again. Thank you, USA.
This is rest in peace.
We're all gonna die.
I did the in memoriam.
I saw.
That was awful. I'm gonna throw this in the goddamn trash.
Goodbye.
Oh, God.
All right, Matt Ziart. Yes, I did see your pun for today. Time for the hour of vengeance. Time for us to see a wannabe Batman / Batgirl character.
It's true. It's also time to go back
Back
to
to
Smallville.
Smallville.
I'm gonna.
I
If
feel
I
like I went on a drinking binge.
if I
hate
don't
it.
barf tonight,
It'll
I'm
be a
gonna regret
miracle.
it.
You're gonna regret it. Wow.
Like, okay, so full disclosure, we had it was over at Maggie's mom and dad's for the 4th, and her brother's family brought those. What were they called? Fuego.
Yeah, Fago.
Fago.
Yeah, Fago.
But it was like they were rocket pop
Pops.
flavor. That was awful.
That was bad.
It wasn't they weren't bad. Like they were just
Stink.
so much sugar I wanted to die. You know? And like this, I feel like this was worse. This was worse. I feel like I need to go pray. Like I feel like that's how bad this was. Like I feel like we've made a slide against God with this abomination
Oh, boy.
of Old Glory. All right, everybody, welcome to season 5, episode 13, Vengeance. I am vengeance.
I am the night. I am Batman.
Hey, Bruce.
Shh, shh.
As always, special thanks to Smallville.fandom.com for helping us grab all this stuff. I'm losing it. This is episode 101 overall of Smallville. The original air date was February 2nd, 2006.
If I spew, can I spew in the King Kong
No.
popcorn bucket? Or
No.
can I spew in the Dune bucket?
I would be okay if it was the Garfield bucket. That's the only
That's
one.
not big enough.
Well, it'll have to be. All right. Just you swallow it, okay? Yeah. All right, we're done. Don't. This was February 2nd, 2006, 3 days before my 19th birthday. So, thank you for the birthday, Smallville.
Birthday.
This is written. This is written by Al Septian and Turi Mayer. Previous episodes and the first episode. This is our first episode.
Oh, it's the first episode.
First episode. Welcome to the party, pal. Directed by Jinhua Zwark.
Hey,
And
that's that one dude.
yeah, previous episodes include season 3's Perry, Velocity, season 4's Spell, Recruit, Blank, and season 5's Exposed. Synopsis by IMDb user Claudio Carvalho. Clark Kent drops out the rest of the semester from Metropolis University to help Martha on the farm. He misses Jonathan and has not superseded the loss of his foster father. Is that the right word?
It's his father, Claudio.
Foster father.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not his biological father, technically.
Sorry.
But I mean, it's fine. I mean, I'm with you though. I just don't know if superseded is the right word. Martha offers Jonathan's watch to Clark, but he refuses. Martha goes to Metropolis to donate Jonathan's belongings to a mission, and she is assaulted by 2 low-life criminals. However, she is rescued by a masked and powerful vigilante, but one of the punks steals the watch. Clark feels guilty about the watch and visits Chloe, trying to track the muggers. They decide to find the Angel of Vengeance. And when they meet her, she discloses her identity of Chloe's klutzy colleague, Andrea Rojas, and tells that she became powerful 6 months ago after a heart transplant of a donut that was hit by the meteor shower.
Of a donor.
Yeah, well, it said donate.
I know.
Her mother and she were attacked by a mugger who killed her mother while Andrea survived. Thirsty for revenge against the killer of her mother, Clark. Wait, that doesn't make sense. This whole thing's all over the place. Anyway,
Claudio.
Clark joins Andrea, but with a different viewpoint of justice, since Andrea believes in killing criminals who have gotten away with murder through legal technicalities, whereas Clark still believes in the court system despite it not working most of the time. Meanwhile, Lionel tries to take the Luthor core from Lex, but he is blackmailed and gives up his intentions. This is Season 5, Episode 13, Vengeance. I am Batman. Yours was better. Maggie, what did you think of this episode?
This is a very sad episode, I think. Like, it was really interesting to see Clark try to team up with somebody.
Yeah.
And work with them and stuff.
A world's finest, you might say.
Yeah. I guess.
A season 5's finest. Yeah. Well, I'd still probably put Aquaman.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Aquaman's best.
Anyway, man.
AC's better. I really couldn't stand the Lana and Clark stuff in this, like, at all. It didn't make any sense to me.
What, that they're still together, even though she broke up with him?
Yeah.
I mean, he went through an experience.
Yeah,
you know?
I understand that, but like, just cut the love ties.
Hey, man, love is messy. You know, they say there's a thin line between love and hate, and that line is called
Martin Lawrence.
What? Martin Lawrence?
Isn't there a movie that he was in? It's called The Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
I have no idea.
I always saw it at the video rental store as a
Maybe.
kid.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Blue Streak?
Anyways,
what'd you think of the episode?
I couldn't stand Lana Clark stuff, of course. It was really sad at the end. Clark coming home and seeing Martha watching old home videos of Clark riding on the tractor with Jonathan and stuff, and
Yeah.
That was really heartbreaking.
Good old John Schneider.
Yeah.
Sticking it out one more time, you know?
Yeah. Doing stunts on the tractor.
Yeah.
Doing
There's actually a
eights.
blooper where he like flips it over with the kid on it. No, I'm joking. That didn't
God, that's
happen.
dangerous.
It's very dangerous. Yeah. I liked in this episode we finally got an idea of like what the hell Lionel has been doing. Like, how does Lionel have money? Like, because he's been working for, was it Apex?
Yeah.
I don't know, right? Right? But there's also Apex from Godzilla.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not the same, probably. I don't know. It's just a word.
I know, but that's the name of the company coming to wash
I
our house
know, Maggie.
next week. Oh my God.
Jeez, I know.
Oh my God, it's Lionel Luther.
That's nothing for anyone. That's a joke for you and me, which is fine. I mean, that's what this whole show is anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
I feel like I'm very bright.
I can't see you. So
There we go.
I can't help you there.
I was extremely bright. But no, it was good to get like some information about that. But then Lionel like just giving up when Lex was like, "Oh, it'd be interesting, blah blah blah, Martha, blah blah blah."
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck off, Lex. Like, you know, Lex, God,
Go crawl up in a hole somewhere and wait there for the next 10 years.
go hide out on a balcony and cry about Julian some more, you little fuck.
Let's
That's
say
right.
crap out Lana some more.
Listen, he had a wonderful life, and it's fine. All right, he's okay. Not Henry, but
Oh,
it's okay, buddy.
I thought she was coughing.
There we go. So with that being said, make sure I've got Maggie unmuted here. With that being said, I think it's time to tell everybody about this episode being brought to you in part by Amazon Prime and a 30-day free trial. That's right. Have you ever wanted to access a world of entertainment, speedy deliveries, and exclusive deals? Well, with Amazon Prime, you can get all that and more. Stream thousands of movies and TV shows like The Boys, listen to ad-free music, and enjoy unlimited reading. Plus, with Prime's fast and free shipping, you'll never have to wait for your orders. Ready to experience the best of Amazon? Use our link in the description of this episode, and you can sign up for a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime. Discover all the benefits and see how it can make your life easier and more enjoyable. Don't miss out on this hopefully awesome deal. That's right. And now you can also get ready for Prime Day, which is happening
17th and 18th.
17th and 18th. Man, if you thought you was getting deals before, man, there's gonna be even more of them.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Anyway, use our link in the description of this episode so you can get your free 30-day trial, and then catch up on The Boys because it's really good.
Yeah.
But that's gonna wrap it up for the ad. Let's get back to the show.
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
War. War. Human work. All right. War, what is it good for? How Clark and Lana have progressed this week. Maggie talked a little bit about Clark and Lana. Well, here's you a bit more information. Clark has begun pushing Lana away after the loss of his father. It's assumed Clark and Lana are still together, even though Lana broke up with Clark in the last episode, though this was before Clark's dad died. Lana searches every pawn shop in Metropolis and finds Jonathan's watch. Lana gives the watch to Clark, which this then gives Clark the push he needs to have his catharsis with Martha while watching Jonathan on the old home movie. So, like, I'll be honest. yes, it's frustrating about the Clark and Lana relationship because they were broke up, but then they're still together. Maybe, kind of. I don't know. But I think Lana was really good in this episode. Like, she, like, and like, okay, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna caveat it after I say it.
Okay.
She understood that she needed to put Clark first in this moment, you know?
Yeah.
And like, even from like a friend, just him being someone she loves, even if it's not a romantic love anymore,
Yeah.
someone that's important to her, right? She knew that it was important to put Clark and his needs in front of how that might make her feel. Now, the caveat to that is obviously you should not do that all the time. Your needs are important as a person.
Mhm.
You know, you do not need to put everyone else above you. So like, I wouldn't say that this is a good thing in general, but I did appreciate that his dad didn't die and she was making it about herself, right?
Yeah.
Like, she actually was a good person,
Yes.
a good human being in this. And like, Clark treated her like shit. Like, he was treating her like shit, which is understandable. You know, Clark's going through shit. Like, that's
Yeah.
understandable. But she didn't even let that affect how she wanted to put him first. And so I think that was really cool of Lana.
Mhm.
Like, and you know me, I'm not a big Lana fan,
No.
you know? But I think the way she handled herself in this episode was excellent. So I'd actually give her props for that.
I agree.
The relationship
agree.
still sucks though.
Yes, it Jesus.
Still, just like, fucking shit or get off the pot, you know? Like, it's all you gotta do, man. How Clark and Lex have progressed this week. Well, they had no interaction with each other, but Lex is actively working against Clark to take Lana.
Of course.
I mean, we all know this already. Like, it's still just like seeing like fucking Lex is just such a huge piece of shit now. You know? Like, he's been bad,
Yeah.
but like, to actively be talking shit against Clark and his dad just died.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that should be enough of a red flag for Lana to have no expectation of this guy
Yeah.
being worth Tom,
Yeah.
you know, in a romantic sense.
Matt Ziar agrees with you about Lana and
Sweet.
Clark.
Thank you, Matt Ziar. Appreciate it.
You know, I'm sorry, buddy. In the beginning, whenever we started watching Smallville, I really like Lex, and I'm
Yeah.
starting to now not like him.
I mean,
Like, when
yeah.
he shows up, and I absolutely hate it.
Yeah, because Michael Rosenbaum's awesome.
Yeah.
And like, it is frustrating because, you know, even though we've watched this week by week, you know, taking every episode in, it wasn't a subtle change. It's like they just one episode decided, hey, he's bad now.
Yeah.
You know? And like, I hate that, looking at his, you know, his whole story, that it never really was a
Yeah.
gradual turn to the dark side, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he just was like, oh, I'm a cartoon villain now, you know?
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. It just, like, I wish it had been more subtle, I guess. I
Yeah.
wish that they had planned that out a bit more,
Mhm.
especially by today's TV standards. Like, it definitely would have been better thought out. He would have been a more rounded character.
Yeah.
So like, seeing him act like this doesn't really feel the same.
Mhm.
Like, logically speaking, it all makes sense, right? Clark has, you know, gaslit Lex their entire relationship,
Yeah.
right? Like, all that makes sense. It makes sense for Lex to be the way he is. It's just, they didn't really, they told us more than they showed us, you know? Like, they told us he's a bad guy more than they showed us him becoming a bad guy. Yeah. And so, like, to see him in this talking shit, like, I feel like on some level he still has something towards Clark, you know? Like, on some level he still looks at Clark as a friend, or possibly a brother, you know? But like, for him to just actively be, you know, trying to get Lana and like talking shit about Clark, you know, like, Clark's grieving, like, I don't know. it just, I don't know. This is like one of the shittier things that Lex has done. And like he tried to drown Aquaman, you know? So I mean, like, this is pretty shitty. This is shitty, you know? Anyway, we can move to the next one.
Matt Sierra says a good point of the episode that I like is the talk Chloe and Martha had about Clark bottling up his emotions, yet it was like Chloe had more faith in him controlling himself.
Yeah, that's true. It's definitely, I also appreciated the fact that Martha was like, you know, it's good to have someone that I can talk to.
She's like, I thought if this day ever came that I'd be by myself.
Yeah. Just shows Chloe was a good addition. Or is she?
Dead.
How Lex and Lana have progressed this week. Well, in this episode, Lex begins his plan to, quote, divide and conquer. Talking about Clark, Lex, in a manipulatory way, makes Lana notice how he, unlike Clark, appreciates her and is always there if she needs help, pushing Lana to rely on him in the next episode.
Ew.
Spoilers. Something happens in the next episode that Lana relies on. No, I don't think so. I don't think we get that for a while. I think. I'm not sure.
Matt Ziar will know.
How Clark and Lois have progressed this week. Well, Lois does not fucking appear in this episode. God damn it.
Boo.
I love that you're doing it
sorry,
quietly.
I can't. He's so jumpy. God love it. He's
like,
jumpy like me, so I'm trying not to jump scare him away.
You're fine. You're doing fine, Maggie. You're doing a great job. Mother of the year. Continuity. Let's talk about continuity. Like I just said the word. Continuity.
Vengeance is the infliction of punishment in return for a wrong committed and retribution.
In this episode, Andrea Rojas is seeking vengeance for the botched mugging in which her mother was killed. While interrogating a gang leader named Snake, he claims that he was hired by Lana Luthor to kill her mother. She kills Snake and almost kills Lionel as well before Clark stops her. Clark is also seeking vengeance for the mugging of his mother and the theft of his father's watch. He almost kills Snake before he decides not to. Shortly after, Andrea kills Snake herself. Clark and Andrea represent two different responses to a wrong. Andrea seeks vengeance and is willing to kill others to get it. Clark seeks vengeance but decides in the end to put his need for retribution aside. Clark's dialogue suggests the difference between the two reactions is Jonathan Kent's upbringing.
Well, hot dog.
Did you know vengeance meant all that, Maggie?
That's a long definition.
Yeah, it was.
It gave a really good example sentence paragraph with it.
It was like a soliloquy. All right, it was a whole thing. The home movie Martha is watching was original footage filmed for the episode.
Aww.
So that's right. John Schneider, he thought he was clocking out. He thought he was done. Bitch, get back in here and get your ass on a tractor.
Yeah, you
know?
want to teach this kid how to drive a tractor.
That's right. He's like, who the fuck is this kid? And he's like, it's your son. Go. Just go.
And talk about the back 40. And it's snowing.
Call him the Man of Steel. He does.
I know.
He's like, oh no, he's fine. This is an old. He's gonna be a man of steel. Fuck off.
This is
Fuck
a
off,
back
Jonathan.
40 lots all his.
I'm glad you died, you bitch. I'm joking.
Matt Sear says regarding Lex and Lana, so it's not the next episode. They do get closer, but not in a romantic way. Then.
Oh. I don't know what that was. Andrea's adventure as the Angel of Vengeance are continued in the web series Vengeance Chronicles.
Oh,
all episodes collected on the season 5 box set.
No.
That's right, Maggie. We're back. You thought Chloe Chronicles were over.
No,
Technically they are, but they're the Vengeance Chronicles now.
Stupid.
Brought to you by AccuView. It really is. It really is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. 100%. AccuView like paid a lot of money for this. All right, and
Yeah.
I'm actually going to tell you a little bit more about that in the next bullet. This episode, as well as the web series, was sponsored by AccuView brand contact lenses and featured a Reveal the Real You sweepstakes during the episode's initial run. AccuView to the rescue. Maggie, would you say this is the worst product placement you've
Yes,
seen?
it is.
I think
Yes,
we
it
need
is.
to.
It's
We should
so
have started.
freaking corny.
We should start ranking these. I will tell you, there is a worse one, and nobody say anything in the chat. There is a worse one that involves Stride gum. All right, that's all I'm
Oh,
gonna say. It's
man.
worse. It's worse than this. All
Because
right.
Stride gum has all those weird names of the flavors, right? Or no,
I
I'm
have
thinking
no
of
idea.
5 gum.
Yeah, you're thinking of 5,
Yeah,
which probably
oops.
became Stride, or Stride became 5, probably.
Probably.
They look the same. This episode, no, I already read that. Clark is again referred to as Boy Scout, the first time since Arthur Curry referred to him as that in the episode Aqua. Of course, Superman. Always referred to, not always, but sometimes referred to as
In a red-blooded America.
the big blue Boy Scout. They like to say. I like to give him that little moniker. What's funny is Clark was never in the Boy Scouts. Think about it. Lionel makes mention of his parents' death, which, as revealed in Shattered, was a result of an orchestrated criminal act done by Lionel, likely his first. All right, now let's get into Welcome to the Party, pal.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah, Andrea Rojas,
Andrea Rojas.
the Angel of Vengeance.
Vengeance is life.
I thought her name was the Avenging Angel.
Well, I think Chloe said to do that, but then she's like, "Wait, that's too much."
I don't know. I feel like I've heard that somewhere, but maybe not. Wait, what was the comic book that little kid read?
Oh, Ron. Him and Lex.
Warrior
liked it.
Angel?
Yeah.
Was that one? Or Warrior Eagle?
Or some
Warrior
some-
Angel.
I think it's Warrior Angel.
And he's bald. And that's why
Yeah.
Lex was all about it.
Matt Sierra says, "I remember the gum one." That's all I'll say.
Thank you, Matt Sierra. You know. It's awful.
Warrior Angel.
Warrior Angel. Look at that. Let's see here. Yeah, Andrea Rojas. So she, of course, kind of returns in the Vengeance Chronicles. And she's referenced, but we never actually see her ever again. Yeah.
Wow.
First and only time. First and only. So there you go.
Goodbye.
Ow. Now let's get into the Freak of the Week.
Major funky.
All right. Freak of the Week this week is the Angel of Vengeance. Current ranking at
Batwoman.
number 12. I almost put, okay, so I had 2 thoughts. Okay. I was going to put not Batman. And then I was like, hey, wait, let's bring back the old joke. Fake Batman, Fat Man, right? But that was only when someone was pretending or was the being another person
Yes.
that is on there. She's not pretending to be Batman.
No.
The character is just basically Batman.
Yeah.
So Fat Man not
Doesn't
on
work.
the list.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? But Angel of Vengeance, like she actually, oddly enough, is a real character, Maggie, which I will tell you more about in DCU references. But
Oh God.
so we're gonna go ahead and give her props. You know, she was the first vigilante we saw on Smallville. You know, so let's give her some props. All right. Number 12, Darkwing Duck. Number 11, Police Academy 4. Number 10, Tommy Lee Jones. And twins. Number 9, Fake Seth. Number 8, Silver Clark. Number 7, Them Old Duke Boys. Number 6, Santa. Number 5, Tom.
The fire in which we burn.
No, you're supposed to say time.
Oh. Time?
The fire in which we burn.
Time? I
4,
have to do it a few times.
Buffy Sanders. 3, Disciples of Zoe. Number 2, Aquaman. And number 1, Brainiac. Maggie, where are you wanting to put the Angel of Vengeance?
Angel of Vengeance.
The Mauve Avenger. That's a Hey Arnold reference for you for no reason.
I want to say like somewhere, I'll give you like a range.
Okay.
Somewhere between like 7 and 10.
I'd probably honestly, I mean, I'm willing to disagree with myself on this. If you disagree with us, I think she's better than the dude from the Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh.
Like, I just don't give a fuck about the Dukes of Hazzard. Okay, like, I'll be honest. Like, sure, that's great. Good job, guys.
Good job, boys.
And now we know why they did that episode. Because they knew they were going to kill off Jonathan.
Yeah,
so, like, they had the
they're
only
like,
chance.
last chance, guys. We got to do this. How could we make this interesting?
I mean, they failed horribly. But, hey, here we are. So, but I mean, if Dukes of Hazzard means more to you, I'm willing to say she's under that. But that's where my head's at.
Let's put the Angel of Vengeance as the new number 7.
So
Underneath Santa.
Underneath Santa, above the old
Yes.
Duke boys. Okay. I will add her.
Sorry, everybody. My armpit was itching.
Wow.
Sorry.
Angel of Vengeance.
Batwoman.
I'm Angel. Remember when Wesley had to pretend to be Angel?
I'm Angel.
That he like slims.
Yes.
This is great. Anyway, all right, everybody, your new ranking. And number 1, Brainiac. Number 2, Aquaman. Number 3, Disciples of Zoe. Number 4, Buffy Sanders. Number 5, Time.
Time?
The fire in which we burn. Number 6, Santa. Number 7, the Angel of Vengeance. Number 8, them old Duke boys. Number 9, Silver Clark. Number 10, Fake Seth. Number 11, Tommy Lee Jones. And twins. Number 12, Police Academy 4. Number 13, Darkwing Duck. When there's trouble, just call DW. I love it. All right. Now, let's get into Puberty, but with superpowers. Ta-da!
Big change.
Oh, bingo. I'm so sorry. I was in the mid yawn.
Well done, Maggie.
Bingo.
Well done. You did great. Clark uses the following abilities in this episode: super strength, super speed, and super hearing. Andrea uses the following abilities in this episode: super strength, super dexterity, super speed, superhuman durability, super
Super leaping.
I was trying it as leaking. Super leaking.
My eyes, like, whenever I glanced over it the first time, I thought it said super heaping.
That's good. Hand-to-hand combat and experienced gymnastics. It's not called gymnastics. Stick it. That's a movie. It was a good movie. Have you ever seen?
No, I've never seen it. We always have this
It's
conversation.
great. It's great. Anytime we talk about gymnastics. Did you know the dude? Like the dude from that movie, The Big Lebowski. Like the dude. I mean,
John Goodman?
No, he's like, that's his name. He plays the character, the dude, on The Big Lebowski. Tony.
Oh. I can't think of his name.
Anyway, he's their coach.
Oh my God.
And Stick It. It's great. All right. Stick It's great.
Jessica! Stick it!
It's great. All right. Don't knock it till you try it. It's great. It's a great movie.
I'm not knocking it.
It's like if Bring It On gave a shit. All right. That's what Stick It is. Now, I think the writer of Bring It On wrote Stick It and also directed it because she wasn't happy with the way Bring It On ended up being more of like a silly popcorn film. She wanted it to be like more
Something.
legit about like the actuality of cheerleading and like how it can be, rough and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's why Stick It is more. Anyway, I don't know why the hell I'm talking about Stick It so much. Anyway, no flights, no tights, Maggie. Did they break the rule this week?
There's a bunch of frog leaping.
There was some frog leaps. I'll give you that.
But no.
I mean, well, here's the thing though.
She did have a top costume on.
She did wear somewhat of a superhero outfit. She kind of looked like a pirate, right? Like, didn't she have like a skull and crossbones necklace or something?
Yeah, and I like how when her mask is like taken off, like towards the beginning of the episode, and like how like Batman always like blacks out his eyelids and stuff. Well, hers are. But then when that mask falls off, it's like it just disappears.
Well, Maggie, that's how they did it back in the day. Because you remember, you remember, why can I not think of his name? Batman in Batman Returns. when he
Michael Keaton.
yeah, when he takes his mask off. Remember when he like rips it off? It's like rubber for some reason. He doesn't have the eye stuff because that's supposed to be like part of the costume. I want to say like it's not supposed to be like shadow, like smoke eyes or whatever. I want to say the Batman is the first time they actually like made it
good,
like a part of him like
He's
becoming
emo.
Batman. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and up until then, I'm pretty sure, I could be totally wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure that's always
Excuse
just been
me.
considered like not like you're not supposed to notice it.
Yeah.
More than like it's legit there.
Yeah.
Which is what it is. Who gives a shit? And I mean, Clark also wore a costume.
Yeah.
He was a mugger.
That doesn't count.
I mean, I don't know.
I love Chloe's fake mugging.
That was pretty funny.
Help me. Help.
I've scared every alley cat in the past 6 blocks. It's called it or not. I love her incognito outfit.
Yeah.
It's like she kind of has like I used to call it like a J-Lo hat.
Yeah.
You know, I
It's
don't
a
know what they're called.
Newsboy hat.
It's not a newsboy hat. And I mean, that's not a newsboy hat. Like, listen, it may be styled after a newsboy hat, but I've watched the fucking Newsies, okay? I know what a newsboy hat is, and that is not a newsboy hat.
Okay.
Newsboy hats
Oh
don't
my
have
God.
fabric patterns, all right?
How dare I?
How fucking dare you
How dare
besmirch the Newsies, okay? How dare you, Maggie?
Hey, Matt.
What?
I spit on the Newsies.
How? What the fuck?
Disney's Newsies.
I watched it live. I saw a Broadway level performance of Newsies live, and it wasn't great. Like they had one set piece, and every set was this one thing, and it was just scaffolding, and so it was like it was a building. And it was the newspaper place. And and they would just rotate the scaffolding. It was nothing. And then I'm sorry, I don't mean this anyway, because I'm a big person, okay? Like I am a large boy.
You big
Alright.
boy.
Yes. But the lady that sat next to me, like half of her body was on top of me. Okay? And it was not great. And like when they had intermission. When she got up, I was drenched in sweat. And I don't know how much of it was mine and how much of it was hers, but it was a disaster. Okay? Disaster.
Let's move on there.
No, I want to talk more about Newsies. How fucking dare you? All right, let's get into That's Just Prom.
Well, that's just prime.
That's Just Prom. Amazon.
Oh, That's Just Prime, brought to you by Amazon Prime free trial. Use the link in the description of this episode to get a 30-day free trial of Amazon Prime. Good job, Maggie.
His middle name is Amazon. Optimus Amazon.
No, he's
Prime.
from the Amazon. No, Optimal.
Optimus
What
Primal.
the wait?
Primal Optimus.
Primal. That's it. I was like, I know one of the words changes, but I couldn't remember which
That is
one.
Primal.
There was an Optimal Optimus.
Oh my god.
I think that's the third tier Optimus. I think the one that's a tank. Anyway, none of this matters. Clark and the Angel of Vengeance. I'll be Clark.
Okay.
I didn't come here for a fight.
Well, I'm not wearing dancing shoes.
Good job, Maggie. That's
Thanks.
perfect. Clark, do you always change at a phone booth?
The janitor was in the bathroom.
Nailed it. Okay, we got Lionel and Clark. Do you?
It'd be Lionel.
You want to be Lionel? Okay, Lionel.
Oh, I'm sorry. Exceptional woman. Grossly misguided.
She's been through a lot.
Why do I think you saved my life for her sake, not for mine? Whatever the reason. Thank you, son.
Lionel calling Clark's son. Just what a piece of shit. So then we got Chloe and Clark. I guess you want to be Chloe?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you think you could ever do what she did? play the mild-mannered reporter by day and a crime fighter by night?
Honestly, I'm kind of hoping I can find a way to not have to hide who I really am. And he fails. He fails at that, obviously. We also got Andrea Rojas and Clark. Andrea Rojas.
I could use a sidekick more often.
I'm not a sidekick. There you go. That's our favorite lines from the episode. All right, let's get into DCU References, part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
You become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
Do you know what they call a porn parody for Stick It? Stick It In. That just came to me.
Can we go bed?
Clark's future destiny was in this Clark future destiny was in this episode, and when Chloe mentions that if Clark could do what Andrea could do and take her place as reporters by day and moonlight as a crime fighter, Clark is considering it.
What if?
Oh, buddy, it's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay, buddy.
Sorry, baby.
Oh, he's okay. In the home video of Jonathan and Clark, Jonathan says that his young man's a man of steel. I'm sorry, this young man's a man of steel. This is an allusion to Superman, who is sometimes referred to as the Man of Steel. Hey, did you know that?
You know what? I didn't.
Did you know Jonathan was also in the middle of a harvest during the wintertime? Or what he would...
he wanted to do donuts out in the snow.
No,
That's what it is on the tractor.
It was the harvest that he would often refer to as Blue Harvest because it was during the winter.
Oh, no.
And did you know that Blue Harvest was the working title of Star Wars? Did you know that?
Yeah, I hear fireworks.
I like how I just stole Mr. Sunday Movie's joke that they do every week. Oh, hey, buddy. Do you hear those fireworks? Ha. Boo. I'm just waiting for it to fall
he
next
burped.
time.
He burped.
Oh, there it is. Clark asked Andrea, do you always have to change in a phone booth? In the original Superman comics and films, Clark Kent uses a phone booth to change into Superman.
What?
It's what we call an illusion.
An illusion.
Not illusion. Not with an I. An
illusion.
A. Illusion. Can you say illusion, Henry?
Illusion.
Whoa. Remember that?
Oh,
remember that
so
Goosebumps commercial we saw last night about the baby that wants to kill somebody or something? I don't know. And it was terrifying.
He wanted to get rid of his big brother.
Wait, isn't that just the plot to Boss Baby?
I don't know.
The musical score. Listen to this bullshit. The musical score that plays when Andrea first appears as the masked vigilante was heavily influenced by the theme song of the 1992 Batman the Animated Series.
How dare they?
Also, when Clark unmasks Andrea and she steps out of the steam, Danny Elfman's Batman score is playing at the exact moment her face is revealed.
God.
Boom, 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 boom,
Guys,
boom.
what are you thinking?
And Maggie, that's not it.
Oh,
They do
God.
more. After knocking Clark down, Andrea scales several balconies to reach a rooftop. During this scene, the music playing is identical, note for note, to the music playing when Helena Kyle / Huntress first evades Detective Jesse Reese by jumping off a rooftop in the pilot episode of the other DC live-action show Birds of Prey 4 years earlier in 2002. This makes sense when you consider that the music for both shows is produced by composer Mark Snow. So we got ripping off Batman the Animated Series, Batman the movie, and Birds of Prey the show.
That's crazy.
All for Andrea Rojas, who is not a real character. Or is she? The Angel of Vengeance is based on a DC Comics superhero named Akrita. Akrita? A-C-R-A-T-A. Akrita, a.k.a. Andrea Rojas. Although she does not go by this name in the episode, Andrea mentions her mother was part of an organization called Akrita It is possible that Andrea will eventually assume the Akrita persona. Many DC Comics and Marvel Comics fans have gone. Many DC Comics and Marvel Comics have gone under more than one moniker. For example, DC superhero Al Rothenstein, who started out as Nuklon, then changed into Atom Smasher.
Wow.
That was a lot. They didn't have to add all that at the end.
Should have kept it Nuklon.
Nucus. From Big Bad Beetleborgs Metallics.
Nucus.
Like, I just combined both names. I was like, it's both of them. A police notice that Clark picks up at the Daily Planet identifies Andrea by the moniker The Vigilante, making the Angel of Vengeance Andrea's second moniker in Smallville canon. There have been many DC Comics superheroes who have gone by the name Vigilante. The original was Greg Sanders, a Western crime fighter. Another notable is Adrian Chase, a lawyer who began taking the law into his own hands. This version appeared in Peacemaker, though he was not a lawyer. Others who have gone by that vigilante moniker, including Alan Wells, Dave Winston, Patricia Pat Trace, Adeline Kane, Justin Powell, Dorian Chase, brother of Adrian Chase, Donald Fairchild, and Vincent Sobel, who appeared as Vigilante on Arrow.
Wow.
That's right.
Wow.
Yep. Andrea Rojas is the 26th DC Comics character adapted into the series. But did you know there was more than just one DC Comics character in this episode?
What?
Snake is a Superman villain who appeared in Superman number 18 from September 1942. In the comics, his real name is Bill Chanty.
Wow.
I can't imagine that this isn't a one-to-one reference to that one comic book from 1942. Like, there's no possible way the writers were like, what's a cool bad guy name for a mugger? No, yeah, that definitely didn't happen.
Yeah.
They were like, no, listen, there's this one issue from 1942. This guy, his name's Snake. We gotta do it. This may be the only chance to bring Snake into live action.
Jesus.
All right.
Matt here says we actually see a different version of Akrita in the Arrowverse show Supergirl.
Interesting. I didn't know that. I need to watch Supergirl. Or do I? I don't know if I actually do.
No.
I think I'm done with the Arrowverse.
We've been done with it since the episode that shall not be named.
Don't get me started.
I won't.
Oh God. I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Anyways, that was a lot of information. You mean to tell me Clark did not wear the icon?
AccuView?
No. Clark did not wear the jacket and shirt?
No, that would have been in continuity, Maggie, for fuck's sake.
Sorry, shut up.
No, remember his shirt was different. It wasn't.
I got baby slapped.
Yeah, you did. Henry, don't do that. That's not nice.
He just likes touching people's faces. Everybody.
Now let's get into the Talon mix. Remy Zero!
Hey, I like these guys. Yeah. Remy Zero!
You killed my parents. I lost my headphones.
You killed my again?
Yeah.
God.
I know. It's happened so many times tonight.
The Batman theme by Danny Elfman.
That's it. That's all. You killed my parents. What was that guy's name? Golden Tusk.
Yeah, there you go.
Everybody go give Golden Tusks
Some likes.
some love. All right. The Superman theme, the Batman theme, and the theme to Back to the Future are all just wonderful. Go give Golden Tusk on YouTube some love. All right. It's time for the countdown to Superman. 53 weeks.
And we've seen pictures.
Yes. So there's been some pictures floating around. We can talk about this real quick.
Okay.
There's been some. Oh, he's sped up a little bit. There's been some pictures floating around of Nathan Fillion, and as well as I can't remember who plays the rest of them, but obviously Mr. Terrific and Hawk Girl, and they all have jackets. They all have like matching jackets. and like it doesn't look great. But I think it's supposed to not look great.
Yeah.
There's like a thought that they're doing the Justice League International,
Yeah.
and that perhaps all these costumes are like provided to them by Maxwell Lord.
Yeah.
And that's why they're all like match. Which is great if it's the truth, you know? Because, like, Guy Gardner is a Green Lantern.
Yeah, he shouldn't be wearing something that
Like,
somebody's made for
Yeah,
him.
he can make his suit with his ring.
Yeah.
Like, that's the whole thing.
I
you know?
bet we'll hear, like, Nathan Fillion, like, bitch about it somehow.
You know what it reminds me of? There was a Justice League show pilot that they made for, like, BBC.
Yeah.
And it was terrible. Okay, it is maybe the worst thing that you've ever seen. It's like, Maggie, it's on the level of Fantastic Four. Okay, like the movie that they didn't release,
Yeah.
the Fantastic Four movie, right?
Yeah.
It's on that level. It's Justice League made for TV,
Oh, boy.
and there's a Green Lantern in that, and it looks like their clothes are kind of made out of the same material that the future people wear in Bill and Ted Go to Hell. Or Bogus Journey, or
something like that.
yeah, like where it's like almost foam.
Yeah.
Like it looks like all their costumes are made out of that. It's not good. All right, it's not. Martian Manhunter is also in it, and it's not good. All right, all of it's on YouTube. Everybody, go watch that. But it kind of reminds me of that. And if James Gunn is making a reference to that, that's pretty solid. I don't think that's what he's doing.
No.
But he did make Nathan Fillion get a bowl cut, and for
That's
that
a
I
wig.
will always be. Well, but he still has like it still looks like it. All right, I'll always be thankful for that. Next time on Smallville.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
For fuck's sake. God. Why can't you let me have it? Just one. I just needed one thing, you know? I just wanted Nathan Fillion to actually have a bowl cut. What?
I got something else to tell you.
What?
Keyboard cat isn't real.
You can go fuck off. All right? How dare you bring the beloved keyboard cat? Let him RIP. All right? Anyway, Maggie, are you still with me?
He's so cute.
Next week's episode, season 5, episode 14, Tomb. Maggie, based solely off of the title, what do you think next week's episode is all about?
Well, Clark somehow travels to Egypt, and he somehow comes in contact with some kind of artifact, and it becomes mummies alive.
You're not even trying anymore. You're not even trying, Maggie. How dare you? No, you know what? I'll be 100% transparent here.
Oh, God.
I have no idea what this episode is about. I've completely forgotten. I'm sure that once we start it, I'll kind of remember it. I'm sure.
Okay.
I do not currently have any idea what the next episode is. But we'll see. Maybe we'll figure it out. We got some comments. Do you want me to read them, or you got it?
I got it. Let's see. Let me read Matt Zier's last comment about Supergirl. Supergirl was mostly good except for the season that had Agent Liberty in it as a main focus, and I hated that season. Geek Ledger said, from what I understand, the costumes of Mr. Terrific, Green Lantern, and Hawk Girl all have the Lord Tech logo on them. So I think he's commenting on the corporatization of superheroes.
Like the boys.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Matt CR says, Isabella Merced is Hawk Girl. Isabella was in the Legends of the Hidden Temple and Madam Web movies.
Yeah.
Yes. Edie.
Yes.
I'm not going to butcher his name. Is the one who's playing Mr. Terrific.
Yeah, he played Darwin in First Class.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think, wasn't he also in... like, I may be getting the wrong guy, but I think he was also in Twilight. Like, I think he was with Volchek.
Anyway,
that's not the character's name. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Geek says like how they're all owned by meta conglomerate, and their costumes are chosen by a committee and to sell toys.
I mean, that makes sense. I wonder if one of the thing will be Fuck, I can't think of the name. It's the cola brand that Booster Gold is sponsored by. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I want to say it's like Soda Cola. Like it's something, I don't know. Nuclear.
It's all good, Matt's here. I had you.
Nuka Cola.
Nuka Cola. That's.
It's Fallout.
Can't wait.
Henry, what are you doing? Any others get caught up on before we call it a night?
Yes. Is it Eddie or Ed? I think it's Eddie, right?
What?
EDI.
Yeah.
Eddie is in Twilight.
Yeah. With the guy that played Volchek. I'll just leave it at that. Doesn't matter. And then the lady that's with him, it becomes Bryce Dallas Howard in the third movie.
Oh yeah.
Larry Castor. There was like, you know what? We got money.
Yeah.
So that means.
Watch Twilight?
Wait, no, never mind. Wait, no. For some reason in my brain, I'm thinking Matt Reeves directed the third Twilight film. That's not true. That's not true. It was the guy that did 30 Days a Night.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty certain is not Matt Reeves. If it's Matt Reeves, I very much apologize. But it's not. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You know what does matter, Maggie?
Going to bed.
This is the end of the show. All right, everybody. Thank you all for hanging out with us, for joining us for another edition of Going Back to Smallville. We actually have not really an announcement, but we will be taking next week off. So there will be no live shows. Probably won't be any videos of any kind, to be totally honest. But there should still be like the polls and things like that. So feel free to still hit us up in the comments and all that. We'll still reply and all that fun stuff. But we're going to take a week off because we're thinking about how we want to go forward with Hopefully Awesome. Just like possibly changing some things up. We're not stopping. Hopefully Awesome is continuing. I want to be very clear about that. Super 90 show is safe. Going Back to Smallville is safe. We're thinking about maybe reworking Hopefully Awesome show. And like, we constantly talk about doing the Digimon show and things. So like, there's things we want to do, but also trying to figure out time to do those things. And so really, it's kind of hard to plan out the future of the channel while also producing for the channel. So we're going to take next week off, kind of get all that figured out. Let us know what you all would like to see. Let us know in the comments and the chats and anywhere. And we'll talk it out. So yeah. But that's gonna wrap it up for us, everybody. Thanks for watching, and as always,
have a hopefully awesome day.
Bye.
Bye.
That's his way of saying bye.
I was hoping he would give like one big yell or something. All right, there we go. Bye.
Happy 4th. Yeah.
There he is.